Hold tight, basketball fans, because the action is heating up. The Phoenix Suns are battling the Portland Trail Blazers right now in the play-in tournament, with a playoff spot on the line. Grayson Allen is questionable for the Suns, but can they overcome that and secure a date with the San Antonio Spurs? And don't forget, the loser faces a brutal fight just to stay alive against either the Clippers or Warriors. The NBA postseason is officially here, and the stakes have never been higher. But that's not all. Donnie Rightside and Joe Rainery are diving deep into 6 massive questions facing the 2026 NBA playoffs. From the Oklahoma City Thunder's quest to repeat as champions, and the pressure that comes with it, to Luka Dončic's return to the Lakers, and the Knicks' desperate push for a title, we're breaking down every storyline. Can Shai Gilgeous-Alexander lead the Thunder to back-to-back championships, or will a hungry contender steal their crown? The answers are coming, and they're going to be explosive. And speaking of contenders, 3 teams are specifically eyeing the Thunder's throne this postseason. We're talking about the San Antonio Spurs, led by Victor Wembanyama, the Boston Celtics with a recovering Jason Tatum, and of course, a potentially dangerous Lakers squad with Luka Dončić back in the mix. The Spurs took the regular season series 4-1. Can they replicate that success in the Western Conference Finals? The battle for supremacy is on, and it's going to be a war. Finally, the Oklahoma City Thunder are waiting to learn their first-round fate. Will it be the Portland Trail Blazers, the LA Clippers, the Phoenix Suns, or the Golden State Warriors? Experts predict a tough series against Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers, but the Thunder swept the Warriors in the regular season. Don't miss a single second of the playoff action. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and stay locked in for all the latest NBA news and analysis.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The Phoenix Suns are gearing up for a crucial play-in tournament game against the Portland Trail Blazers on April 14th at the Mortgage Matchup Center, with tip-off set for 7 p.m. and broadcast on Amazon Prime Video. This game marks the beginning of the Suns' postseason journey, as they aim to continue their surprising and successful season. The Suns, 45-37, enter the tournament as the 7th seed, while the Blazers, 42-40, hold the 8th seed. The stakes are high. The winner will advance to the Western Conference playoffs to face the 2nd-seeded San Antonio Spurs, 62-20, in a first-round series beginning April 19th. This is a significant opportunity for either team to contend for a championship. However, the loser of this play-in game isn't eliminated from postseason contention. They will get a second chance, facing the winner of the 9-10 play-in game on April 17th for the 8th seed. That winner will then face the defending NBA champion Oklahoma City Thunder, 64-18, the top overall seed in the 2026 playoffs, in a first-round matchup. This creates a high-pressure scenario where every game matters. Another intriguing matchup in the play-in tournament sees the Los Angeles Clippers, 42-40, hosting the Golden State Warriors, 37-45, on April 15th. The outcome of this game will determine which team gets the opportunity to fight for the 8th seed. Both teams have injury concerns heading into these critical games. The Suns have listed Grayson Allen as questionable due to left hamstring soreness, while Jerami Grant is also questionable for the Blazers with a right calf strain. Notably, Damian Lillard hasn't played this season for Portland due to a left Achilles tendon injury. These injuries could significantly impact the game's outcome. For the latest updates and in-depth coverage, visit ascentral.com. Suns insider Dwayne Rankin is available for opinions and insights at dmrankin@gannett.com or 488-1055-18 and can be followed on X, formerly Twitter, at @Dwayne Rankin. Support local journalism by subscribing to ascentral.com today. The NBA postseason is officially here, kicking off with the play-in tournament and transitioning into the full playoffs on Saturday. 20 teams are vying for a chance to reach the NBA Finals, embarking on a roughly 2-month journey filled with intense competition and demanding 7-game series that will test players both physically and mentally, a true mini-season within the season. With so much at stake, numerous storylines and narratives are unfolding as the playoffs approach. One key question revolves around the Oklahoma City Thunder, the top overall seed. Having won a championship, they now face the challenge of maintaining that level of success and dealing with the increased pressure of being the team to beat. They've proven they can reach the pinnacle, but can they repeat? The Thunder are well equipped to do so, boasting a roster led by likely NBA MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a consistent superstar. Jalen Williams has returned to form after a hamstring injury, and Chet Holmgren provides a strong defensive presence. Their depth and talent create significant matchup problems for opponents. Beyond the star power, the playoffs often see unexpected players rise to the occasion. The article highlights potential candidates like Keldon Johnson, Spurs, Baylor Scheierman, Celtics, Julian Strawther, Nuggets, Mitchell Robinson, Knicks, Keon Ellis, Cavaliers, and Tari Eason, Rockets, players who could elevate their teams to championship contention with clutch performances. Another major storyline centers on the Los Angeles Lakers and the return of Luka Dončić, who is expected to rejoin the team after treatment for a hamstring injury in Spain. However, his return timeline remains uncertain, and Austin Reeves is expected to be out until mid-May. Without both stars, the Lakers face a tough challenge against a surging Houston Rockets team, who finished the season strong with a 9-1 record in their last 10 games. Dončić and Reeves were the league's highest-scoring duo, and their absence significantly impacts the Lakers' chances. The New York Knicks, having reached the Eastern Conference Finals last season, are now under immense pressure to win a title after firing their former coach. Their roster continuity and familiarity could be a strength, but they'll need to avoid cold spells and amplify their defensive intensity to achieve their goal. Teams like the Cleveland Cavaliers and Minnesota Timberwolves are also looking to make a deep run, but face challenges in a competitive Eastern and Western Conference, respectively. The Clippers, despite a strong finish, face a difficult first-round matchup against the defending champion Thunder. And the Hornets, with the best net rating in the East after the All-Star break, could be a surprise contender. The article also touches on the broader sports landscape, referencing achievements in golf, Rory McIlroy, football, Cincinnati Bengals, Philadelphia Eagles, Green Bay Packers, soccer, England's Lucy Bronze, baseball, St. Louis Cardinals, Los Angeles Dodgers, skiing, cricket, basketball, volleyball, tennis, and more, providing a wider context to the excitement of the NBA playoffs. The Oklahoma City Thunder are the clear favorites to win the 2026 NBA championship, but their path to a second consecutive title won't be easy. They'll face a series of challenging opponents, each determined to dethrone the defending champions. The Thunder will begin their playoff journey against the winner of the play-in tournament's 8-seed matchup. One potential opponent is the Los Angeles Lakers, who would be the 4th seed if they advance. The anticipated return of Luka Dončić, the league's leading scorer, could significantly boost the Lakers' chances. Dončić averaged 33.5 points and 8.3 assists per game this season. However, the Thunder swept the Lakers in the regular season, and despite the addition of Dončić, a repeat performance isn't out of the question. Perhaps the biggest threat to the Thunder's reign comes from the San Antonio Spurs. The two teams have consistently been at the top of the league standings, and the Spurs won the regular season series 4-1. A potential Western Conference Finals matchup between these two powerhouses would be a highly anticipated clash, often considered the real NBA Finals. The Thunder will need to overcome their past losses against the Spurs and prove they can defeat Victor Wembanyama and his team. Looking to the Eastern Conference, the Boston Celtics emerge as a potential finals opponent. While they didn't finish with the best record, their playoff experience and the improving form of Jason Tatum make them a dangerous contender. The Celtics lead the league in points allowed per game, 107.2, even surpassing the Thunder in defensive efficiency. This defensive prowess could pose a significant challenge to Oklahoma City. The article emphasizes that the Thunder will face everyone's best effort in every series and must respond in kind. They need to be prepared for a grueling playoff run and demonstrate their ability to overcome adversity. While many believe a team from the West will ultimately win the championship, the Thunder must remain focused and avoid complacency to secure their second consecutive title. The Oklahoma City Thunder are awaiting their first-round opponent in the NBA playoffs, with the Portland Trail Blazers, LA Clippers, Phoenix Suns, or Golden State Warriors all potential matchups. While the Thunder are heavily favored to advance, some teams pose a greater threat than others. The article contrasts the Warriors and Clippers as potential first-round opponents. The Warriors, with Stephen Curry facing a minutes restriction, are seen as a less challenging matchup, potentially leading to a sweep for the Thunder. However, the Clippers, who engineered a remarkable turnaround this season, are considered a more competitive threat. The Clippers finished the regular season with a 40-40 record after a disastrous 6-21 start, becoming the first team in NBA history to achieve such a turnaround. Led by Kawhi Leonard, who played at an MVP level in the latter half of the season, and bolstered by strategic additions at the trade deadline, the Clippers are a dangerous opponent. Despite their impressive run, the Clippers are unlikely to pose a serious challenge to the Thunder. The Thunder swept the regular season series against the Warriors and are expected to handle them with relative ease. While the Clippers might steal a game, a series lasting 6 or 7 games is considered improbable given the Thunder's dominance on both ends of the court. The Thunder started the season strong with a 24-1 record and maintained their position atop the Western Conference throughout the year. Their regular season success, combined with their defensive prowess, makes them the clear favorites to repeat as champions. The article suggests that while the Clippers are a more competitive opponent than the Warriors, they are still unlikely to upset the Thunder in a best-of-7 series.